What's up to Spreaker? So we're streaming live on Facebook Live on the Jamaica Funk Show with KT. And we're also streaming live on Christos Telcetus' Facebook Live page. So we're on two pages. And tonight, as I was telling my Facebook friends, we got a great show planned for you tonight. We got Don't Touch My Hair. And we got the multitasking people and also Christos' jokes, Joe's poetry, and we got Inside Job and American Crisis. So tonight we got a great show for you.
And I'm going to try to be good.
You going to try to be good? Why? What do you mean?
I'm going to try.
Well,
what did that mean? I mean, because
Christos been bothering me since well before the show started.
Christos has been bothering us since before the show started.
I'm going to try to be good. It may not happen.
How can I bother them? As soon as the show opened up, guess what I did? I waved with my left hand. Left hand is the hand of the heart. Why can I bother people? I'm a hearted people.
He talking shit already.
Well, okay, you go ahead and talk all that shit you want because we know what you've been doing. Okay. We've been up in here being affected by you, but you say what you will.
We love you, but guess what? That shit is going to float tonight.
Yes, yes.
Some of it's going to sink to the bottom.
So, guys, I want you to sit back, relax, grab that last piece of jerk chicken and whatever it is you're eating and drinking, and let's get ready for some show enough. Show enough, mama, shut your mouth. Reggae music. Well, Ironman.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, it's by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Saying, don't worry about a thing. Steer it up, little darling, steer it up. Come on, baby, come on and steer it up. Little darling, steer it up. Oh, it's been a long, long steering together since I've got you on my mind. Oh, and now you are here. I said it's okay to see what we can do, baby. Just me and you, come on and steer it up. I will say, little darling, steer it up. Come on, baby. Up a Ken River to wash my dread. Upon a rock, I rest my head. There I vision through the seas of oppression. Oh, don't make my life a prison. We come from Trench Town. Most of them come from Trench Town. We free the people with music. Can we free the people with music? for the innocent blood that they shed every day. Oh, children, mark my word, it's what the Bible says. Oh, we don't know how we and them are gonna work this out. We don't know how we and them are gonna work this out. But in the beginning, God created this trouble in the world. So much.
You just respect that and don't touch her hair. Eventually,
So
that man
don't touch
or woman,
nothing then.
but that man
So-
or woman.
so
How come
guys-
guys don't care about?
See, I
We're
told y'all this
talking
was gonna
about don't
happen.
touch my hair. We're talking about don't touch my hair.
Oh
and
my
and Christos is infuriating Joe.
And
And I'm loving it.
It's an infuriating thing because my topic is don't touch my hair, but it also includes other questions that Black women in this country specifically are asked by people, or it's assumed that because we're Black and we are doing something or dressed a certain way, that we're supposed to fit some type of dichotomy of what they think Black women are. So that was my first thing that I just was like, why do people always have to ask us about our hair? Yeah, we have hair underneath our hair. So if we decide to wear a wig or weave or track or
our hair.
or even we want to cut it down short, shave it down the back. Then people do that across the
Or
board and
shave it
nobody
bald.
says anything to them. But let a Black woman do it, and people actually still to this day have the audacity to ask us,
Well,
"Is it your hair?"
well, I've seen it
It was
across.
asked to
I've
me
seen
just
it.
recently.
I understand that, and I'm not negating that. But what I'm saying is, I've seen it across the board.
Mhm.
I've seen white women do white women that way because there are a lot of white women out now who's wearing hair weaves. And they don't want your fingers in their hair because you're going to run across a track or whatever it is
But
they
the
got
guy
holding their hair. Every woman don't want their man's hand in their hair.
Yeah, but the guy wants to touch her hair for
But
the hair.
but
But the
you know,
guy also wants
Love
the
it.
fantasy, and she is trying to fulfill the fantasy. And if he touches her hair, he might ruin the fantasy. So just think about that.
Well, and not only that, but men are like that too. You
Well,
got
they
some
are.
men,
They
you
are.
got some men out there who don't want your hand, don't want you to put your hand in their hair.
No, that's not.
Oh yeah, but
maybe
Maybe
well,
it's not
you,
you.
you're
Maybe
not
it's
the only
you.
man on the planet.
No.
now.
Well, he might think that though.
Man, no.
He
we in
might.
trouble.
He might.
Guys, I don't care what kind of hair you have. Let your women run their fingers through your hair, baby. Let them feel you. What is it you
Let
can
him
touch
feel
your
all
hair?
your hair, baby.
A woman has to
Anyway,
touch the man's hair. Let her feel like she's
and,
with
and,
him.
and, and that's fine in personal relationships. But we're talking about people who are strangers who come up to
You'll
Black
walk up
women
to you in
and they
public.
ask us the most embarrassing questions. This is the second one. It says, "Do you have a tan?"
A black woman that
I
asks
have
you
been
this,
asked if
do
I
you
tan.
have a tan?
I have been asked by many white people in my life if I tan.
Well,
Thank you.
do
Next
you?
time, okay.
Yeah, I tan. Just
Next
I
time,
tan.
I just want to know, do you?
I tan a lot.
Do you-
As a matter of fact, I'm tan now.
okay, let me ask you this then. Next time if somebody asks you if you're tan, all you gotta do is this. Take the back of your hand, put it on their forehead for 2 seconds, say, I think you have a fever.
Okay,
That's
and
what you should tell them.
That's not much of a burn. Dude.
but if they
what
think
the
they
hell
have
is
a
it?
fever, what does
That
that
means
supposed to mean?
they're on a fever, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Again, not much of a burn. It's a teeny weeny, tiny
How can
weeny
you
burn.
ask a black
But you
woman
know,
if she has
that's,
a
if you're
tan?
on a burner, you got to come back with something really witty. You know.
So what's your next
the
question?
next
No, I
question is
understand your question.
What's your next
the
question?
next thing was, how many babies do you have?
Oh, ain't that a biscuit? How many babies do you have, Christos?
And that always dovetails to how many of them are baby daddies.
No, how many baby
some
daddies
bullshit.
do you have?
No, they actually want to know how many babies you have because for some reason they think that we baby factories. That's what black women do. We just push babies
Well,
out
wait a
left and
minute
right
now.
and right
Wait a
and
minute.
left.
We have been known by our slave
I
owners
knew you was gonna go
to
there.
have been baby factories.
Massa put us
Massa
with one
put us
man,
to work.
18 women. There's a lot of fucking going on.
Massa put us
Production
to
was
work.
going up, right?
We had to
Lot
make
of
Massa
babies.
some
Lot of
babies.
babies. However, a black woman goes to the mall, I've been to all kinds of malls, just like you. And certain malls, you just have people in there who are just callous. They really don't care what comes out of their mouth when they ask you a question. And they'll go, "Oh, that's your only baby? The fuck, do you see another baby? Is there like a sign on my back or something that says I left 3 at home?" It's not only baby. It's the only damn one you see. Shit. So, but that's.
Well, what happened to when people see you with a baby walk up and say, "Oh, your baby's so cute"? You know, what happened to those kind of comments?
Right. You hardly ever get that anymore. But black women, I try myself personally when I see a woman with a baby. I love babies. I'm just like I shrink. They can rule the world as far as I'm concerned. Love babies. I don't care. I could be angry as hell and see a picture of a pretty baby and forget how angry I am. That's how much I love babies.
Well, actually, psychologists say that if you're angry, go and look at a picture of a baby, a smiling baby, not a crying baby.
Not one mean
And
mugging
it will,
you.
and they will change your mood.
They will. They
So-
always do.
So what's your next question?
The next one is, okay, we did do they all have the same father?
Right.
Do you come from a large family?
Oh, really? They ask you that?
I've had that one.
I've never been asked that one.
And
Have
what
you ever
they
been
mean
asked
is
that, Christos?
they really want to know. They really want to, because I always say, well, I have a lot of sisters. They go, oh, wow. I know a lot of white people. I ain't going to lie. They don't, I've run across them. They think having 4 kids is a lot. Some of them think 9 is a lot. 9 is a lot of children.
Shit.
9 is a whole lot of damn children. But I come from a family of 14. And back in the day, everybody had a big family. Everybody had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, And back then, it was before child care credit.
Oh, no, that time they didn't have a TV either.
Girl, if we had child care credit back then, black folks have a whole lot of damn money.
Yeah, Uncle Sam would have to give us our money back and some of his.
No shit, Sherlock, man.
Plus, they had no TV anyway.
What the fuck?
Who didn't have any TV?
Yeah. Well, those days, they
What's
didn't
TV
have a
got to
We
do
had
with
TV.
baby?
We had TV.
We had TV.
I had TV.
If you don't have a
Actually,
TV,
my father.
They didn't put you in front of the TV and mom and daddy go in the back room.
No, my father was a TV repairman. We had TV when the neighbors didn't have TV. We had TV.
It sound like Fred Sanford for a second.
I mean, we had TV. There was always a TV, and we had the first color TV on the block.
Hey, now, there we go.
Yeah,
There
we
go.
always had a TV.
So, and if we had one television. It was a lot of us, but back in the day,
You didn't need a lot of TVs. Everybody only had one TV.
Then we have 2579, 11,
and 2579. Then
PBS.
later on, PBS came.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
PBS was there when I was coming up.
Well,
so I don't know about your
unfortunately,
later
I'm
on.
just a little bit older than you. And I want you to
I always
know,
knew about
PBS was not always there.
Okay, and then Channel 32. If you
It
lived in Chicago.
was 2, 5, 7, and 9.
Also known as
That was
ABC, NBC,
And CBS. That's what it was. That's who was
major
there.
networks
That's what
that
we
were the
had.
only networks in America at the time. And so
That's all we had. And when I lived in Buffalo, New York, that's all we had.
Yeah. So ooh, my phone is turned up. Sorry about that.
Yes, please. Would you please relinquish it? Okay,
So,
so
and so having a large family today is kind of almost unheard of.
yeah.
People just don't have big families
Well,
anymore.
because people can't take care of all them doggone children. That's a lot of mouths to
They
feed.
care more about their money.
Well, that's why they should have big families, because that child care, what do you call it, child care credit on your tax returns? Trust me. That's all of these Hollywood celebrities is having 4, 5 babies because they know it's a lot going on there. Yeah. Trust me, having babies is a good thing.
Well, well, I'm going to tell you,
Joke.
I've never been asked if I had a big family. So I don't know anything about that one, but I did come from a big family.
Right. And I've met very few of them that came from large families. They always go, oh, I only have a brother. I only have 2 sisters. Oh, it's only me.
Well, now I like this one, number 6. Do you have a job or where do you work?
Exactly. Like that's any of their damn business.
Now, a lot of folks ask that. Like I get that all the time, and it infuriates me because
Okay, I have something to say about that.
that infuriates. Yeah, there's something going on with that.
That's just a notification. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it. You're the only one
okay.
can see it. Christos likes to see his own face.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Look up, Christos. You can see your face there. Nobody can see that but you.
But anyways, like I was saying, that infuriates me. I don't appreciate somebody asking me, "Do I have a job?" unless I'm asking them to take care of me and support me.
Exactly.
You know, it's none of your business whether or not, or if I was sitting down trying to talk to you and get some kind of personal relationship with you, then it would be a different story. But because of the fact that I'm not trying to get with you, what right do you think that you have to ask me, do I have a job?
Right. I mean, and just the crazy part is people like you could be like, just meet them. There's certain questions are taboo.
Well, no, these people are just
They're being too damn nosy.
airheads. But this guy asked this lady, "Would you marry me?" And she says, "How much money do you make? What is your salary?"
Well, that's what we're talking about right here.
Yeah. So, but he doesn't answer.
Mm-hmm.
Then she says, he asks her again, "Would you marry me?" She says, "What kind of car you drive?"
You know what that sounds like?
Huh.
He sounds like he's a crazy man. You know why?
Is that her asking him?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Or him
she
asking
asked
No,
him.
he's asking her to marry him.
No, that's not what he said.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's asking her hand for marriage.
And she's asking him these other questions.
Yeah.
Right. So he must be a crazy man, because why would you
Do they
ask
know
someone?
each other?
There you go. Why would you ask someone who don't know you or you don't know them to marry you when
Well, in this case, they knew each other.
obviously not? Because she's
she got to
asking
find
him.
out about what his job is.
Right,
Does he
and
have
if
a
she's
car?
been dating him,
That
she
does not
knows.
sound like
She knows that.
him.
She knows if he's got a car. She knows
That's
if
like
he's got a
basic
job.
first date stuff.
Thank you.
No, but
Thank
some
you.
guys don't want to show that. So
Oh
what?
yes,
Why
they do.
wouldn't
They
they?
show it. They
No.
show it.
What
Well,
guys
in
are you
any
talking about?
case-
I got to make sure that nobody I know who's looking for a guy ever talks to them.
Thank
So
you.
she says, "What kind of
Unless
car
they
you
work
drive?"
for the FBI.
all like, what kind of car you drive? What kind of, do you have a boat? And
I know damn well she ain't asked
That's
that man did he
insane.
have a
Come
boat.
on,
yes, he
Christos.
said,
That's
and he said
ridiculous.
no. And then she said, "Then I'm not marrying you."
Because he didn't have all those physical things.
Yes. And the guy walks up back,
Or
Can
he
you
wouldn't
make
answer
sure
her
my
question.
thing is plugged in down there? That
and the
plug
guy
is
walks
on,
back,
because
and he's thinking to
it's pretty
himself,
dark over
Let
here.
me check it out. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here on the radio.
Go ahead, Christos.
And I
and
just
he's
want to make
thinking to
sure
himself, first of all, I own a company.
you're gonna have to. Yeah, you own a company, and he has a driver.
And here's the
Thank you.
driver.
There we go.
Was it off?
Yeah, the plug wasn't plugged in.
No, it was plugged in. The power was off.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good.
I'm the Jane of all trades.
So, but
here.
anyways, guys, let me stop us for a moment.
Okay.
We're going to take a break here on the Jamaica Funk Show on Spreaker.com. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook Live, and we're live on Spreaker.com. You're listening to the Jamaica Funk Show with KT, Joe, and Christos. Well, Ireman.
Hey, Joe, what
my life when you're bad and I know. But you give me direction, excitement and affection. The more I get, the more I want. Yo, me good with you. Yo, listen, any girl want me chat to one figure good with you too. You lie, for me never get to spend time with you. Jump asleep after 12 and me dying for your cup to spend more time with you. Hurry up, cut it up and light it up. A little grabber that to nice it up. And me lick up plus a split, you just a go turn up the vibes, you know. Them ya grabber, ya they don't like, you know. Just take a puff and pass it on, I know I do that for the night, you know. Right now me hype, you know. It has been me feel nice. Right now me hype. I
office and nobody try. Big sniff in the mouth, wind down window, good night. Man have my license, alright. Sitting at the envelope, you and your squad, you would I like. Drive off with them mad vibes. Turn left, right, turn right. Pull up, park up, go inside. Transform in a one kite. It a spin, me feel nice. Right now, me hype. Breaking news for live. Fell down a smoking for the heights. But right now, me want another spliff. Somebody go call father. It's $1,000 back this. Tell them go suck them. Hey, why me chest a kill me? So me laugh, so me cough. I the last one this. Straight to God, me soon stop. You give me direction. Take me to a place I've never been. Why do I invite you in my life when you're bad and I know? Oh, but you give me direction, excitement and affection. The more I get, the more I want. Yo, me good with you. Yo, listen, any girl want me chat to one fit good with you too. You lie, for me never get to spend time with you. Job and sleep after 12 and me dying for wake up to spend more time with you. You give me direction. You give me direction. You give me direction. You give me direction.
Rifle shot fly through chest. Call side them can't test. Everybody know, I am the greatest. From me small and I grow me a dad. We know we're second hand. Class have a piece and circle come on. Can't spend on the big yard gang. White all know me think them long. Push her down where you stand. You see, I'm Brooklyn, a graveyard them belong. The thing them land and the thing them plan. Start junglist, we not drop out, we drop bomb. Yardless, we not drop out, we drop bomb. Southside, we not drop out, we drop bomb. Marvally, we not drop out, we drop bomb. Joseph, we not drop out, we drop bomb. Waterhouse, we not drop out, we drop bomb. Spanish Town, we not drop out, we drop bomb. What if you rock Fort, bury up on the sun. Second city, me they tell you I'm a beer. Rough, tougher than clear. Look a pussy stop, puff up and pray. Cause Superman can't save the day. Glen Devon rifle use clear the way. A smoke a creep in here. Gunny man walk out with the key. Start spring we no play. CLM we no linger. No take suck mother and middle finger. The killers from flanker. 50 caliber we fire pan tanker. Canterbury drop anchor. Rock down any town like cancer. Rose heights we a gangster. When we talk no about cancer. We no drop out we drop bomb. We no drop out we drop bomb. Southside. We no drop out we drop bomb. Marvally. We no drop out we drop bomb. Joseph. We no drop out we drop bomb. Waterhouse. We no drop out we drop bomb. Spanish Town. We no drop out we drop bomb. What if you rock Fort, bury up on the sun? Everybody know. Everybody know. Everybody know. Rifle shot fly through chest. Call side them can't test. Everybody know, I am the greatest.
Up to the time, Himalayas. Baby, up to the time. Hey, who you am? Baby, don't play around, no. Seriously, you can't take me for clown. Never. I'm gonna rock. Yo. Hey.
ramp with? You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into. 4, that I feel you want now. 3, that I feel the door and the grill and the padlock. Give me 5. For the fridge and the blender on the fridge. Hey, go on bad. For the Louis Vuitton bag. Take for the goods from separate. Plus the ceramic tile, the gold plate doorknob. That I got pass you up. Take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into. Me like me a tricks in a 3D. Fini CD, DVD, TV. Pay me back for all of those kiki. Give me 3 free. With you, me free. If your man big like Baby G, mine sing and DJ like Lady G. I will pay your visa fee. Grab me, y'all sing for it like a Lisa D. Take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into. 4, that I feel you want now. 3, that I feel the door and the grill and the padlock. Give me 5. For the fridge and the blender on the fridge. Hey, go on bad. For the Louis Vuitton bag. Take for the goods from separate. Plus the ceramic tile, the gold plate doorknob. That I got pass you up. Take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into. Me like me a tricks in a 3D. Fini CD, DVD, TV. Pay me back for all of those kiki. Give me 3 free. With you, me free. If your man big like Baby G, mine sing and DJ like Lady G. I will pay your visa fee. Grab me, y'all sing for it like a Lisa D. Take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? Who you ramp with? You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into.
I saw fake people stay, I saw fake people turn. Nikita know.
Crash road, easy.
You help them do everything, and now you them turn run and shame. Same friend when me grow it, a bad mind me through the fame. Me swear you was a real friend, can't believe us so easy or tame. Crew me wicked them jealous, and then them same man why you a rubbish shot out in a dream. Nuff sell out for nothing at all, bad mind them corrupt them, we kill you just see nothing at all. Big up the real youth them, where you bullet with we brother from we never got nothing at all. Tell them we in it to win it, get a youth sky is the limit. So me a push forward, stand tall, all when them woman fall. Crum, as a fake people see it, as a fake people turn. Watch them and you will understand why me no put trust in a man. Crum, as a fake people see it, as a fake people turn. Enough of them bees that you want it done, and behind your back watch them a make plan. You help them do everything, and now you them turn run and shame. Same friend when me grow it, a bad mind me through the fame. Me swear you was a real friend, can't believe us so easy or tame. Crew me wicked them jealous, and then them same man why you a rubbish shot out in a dream. Nuff sell out for nothing at all, bad mind them corrupt them, we kill you just see nothing at all. Big up the real youth them, where you bullet with we brother from we never got nothing at all. Tell them we in it to win it, get a youth sky is the limit. So me a push forward, stand tall, all when them woman fall. Crum, as a fake people see it, as a fake people turn. Watch them and you will understand why me no put trust in a man. Crum, as so few people see. I so few people done. No for them we say your body done. And behind your back watch them a make plan. I so few people see. Chroma so few people done.
Social media about the state of Illinois, and they had the state of Illinois divided in 3 states. Indiana took some, Wisconsin took some, and what is the West?
Iowa. Mm-hmm.
Iowa took the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, what do you think about that, people? My opinion is, if we cannot govern ourselves, so what if they take it over? It's still the United States. It's not like the like the Canadians took us over.
Oh damn!
Well, what does it make?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've never heard that. First of all,
where are you getting that from?
There is a map that divided Illinois in 3 states, and I think good. Maybe this should happen. We have a better politicians, better people, and governor have better economy.
I think somebody.
What do you think?
Are you the only person that knows about the rerouting and the
rezoning
of this whole state of Illinois? That's where did you see this? I want to see.
He said he's seen it on social media.
On
correct?
social media.
It could have been a joke.
So I think what they were doing, I think the reason why they probably did that is because Illinois for the last 2 years have not had a budget. We've had leaders in Springfield who have not been doing their jobs, and because they have not been doing their jobs, I guess they're giving us to other states because they got budgets.
Right.
We ain't got no budget.
Indiana got a budget.
And not only that, but Illinois, our bond rating, they've dropped us down to junk bonds. And that's serious.
That's what
but
I'm
you
saying.
know what? It is the governor's fault. Governor Rauner has been pussyfooting around with the budget since he got in the office, and now his term is almost over. Midterm elections are coming up next year, and he has yet to release a state budget. Now he's allocated some monies to certain places to keep certain things going, but he hasn't given the whole state.
But there are a lot of programs that need money that he has not given money to, like at the last minute, because Chicago Public Schools just got out of school early this week.
Oh yeah.
At the last minute, after the kids got out of school, he allocated money for the Chicago schools.
Wasn't that a deal, though?
Mind you, I don't know what it was, but
it was
mind
a deal
you,
that he made with the mayor regarding the old Thompson building.
Well, he still has to negotiate with the mayor with regards to the old Thompson building.
But that was
because
the deal
the governor
he made.
wants to sell that building.
Right, but that was the deal he made in order to give CPS money. He made a deal with the mayor saying that he wanted to take down the Thompson building. That's right.
Well, anyway,
he wanted to sell it.
It's not just
not
just this governor. Some of the governors went to jail before him.
But they're not the
ones
not
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Well, you know what? Stand your ground, dude. But you live in the state of Illinois, and your governor has not passed the state budget in 3 years, almost 4.
That's part of it too. But
you just gonna sit there and say it's okay?
Wait a minute. Hold up. First of all, we have not gone through this under any other administration to this degree. Illinois has money. They have money. There is money there. The problem is Governor Rauner is spending money like it's water. That's why the bond rating went down. We're like $8 billion in the hole because he's spending money. Don't get me wrong. He's spending money, but he will not give us a budget. And then he comes back with this namby-pamby, lowering property taxes and blah, blah, blah. Rauner just needs to pack his bags and get ready to move out of the governor's mansion because we're sick of it.
And the reason why he got elected is the same reason why number 45 got elected. People were impressed that he was running his campaign with his own money.
Well, number 45 got elected because of the Russians. As far as I'm concerned, but Governor Bruce Rauner got elected because he went to all these black churches and what have you, because the black community is what actually carried him into office. And he went to all these back churches and he padded a whole bunch of pockets. That's what he did.
That's not my
and
point.
he made a
That's
whole
not
lot of
all
promises.
my
No.
What's your point?
Your point was Illinois didn't have any money to begin with
Now
when Rauner
or
came.
before.
But no, yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Christos,
I mean, look, they were
Christos,
selling-
you know, for you to be talking about politics and you don't even watch the news.
I don't
He
have
hates
to watch
watching
the
the
news.
news.
I see.
He hates reading newspapers. I'm telling all your business.
Thank you. He don't even look at TV to see what's going
I
on.
don't have to. I look at
He
the
says he
economy.
doesn't have to.
You
He
how
has
do
a-
you
he has a
look at the
Christos-
economy
wait a
if you
minute.
don't look
He
at
has
the,
a
at the
Christos
newspaper?
ball.
If you don't look
For
at
the
TV,
last 20 years, the state of Illinois goes down and down.
Because of the poor raggedy ass governor.
Well, exactly. So
Rauner's
we
just
cannot
on that
govern
list.
the
ourselves.
state of
Let
Illinois.
us split the
You know,
take
really,
Indiana.
before you make those kind of comments, you really need to do some legwork and do a little homework to make sure what you're saying is not the truth
But you know,
or is the truth.
and
Which
Chris-
legwork?
Oh,
Finding
stop.
out, making sure that what you're saying is the
true
truth.
or false.
Thank you, because
A lot
the
of
fact
people
of the
do
matter
what you
is,
do, Christos.
right.
They open their mouths when they're not fully informed about the subject matter, and you're welcome to have your opinion. But when you're not fully informed on a subject matter as close as the politics of the state of Illinois, the governor, and how money
And our
isn't
budget.
being spent, then you've run a little short on your commentary.
No, it's
Right.
not running short. I mean, you see, look how many people leave the state of Illinois because of the economy. The lottery. They go out of the state of Illinois.
The lottery, this is the first time they're talking about taking the mega and the Powerball
exactly.
from Illinois because of Bruce Rauner
It's still
not
the
having
governor.
a budget.
It's still the
It
governor.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, yes,
Bruce
it does.
Rauner is state of Illinois.
No, Bruce
Where he's
Rauner,
supposed
Bruce
to be in
Rauner
charge
is
of the
the
state
governor.
of Illinois.
Okay,
He's
state
the
of
governor.
Illinois. He's
Right.
not the governor of New York.
We've never had that problem before in the
No,
state
there's
of
a
Illinois.
Powerball just for the state of Illinois. What are you talking about?
What
No,
I'm
but no,
saying
what-
Wait. What are you talking about?
She says it's Bruce Rauner. Bruce Rauner runs the state of Illinois. The state of Illinois doesn't know how to run the state of Illinois. Might as well be taken by Indiana and.
Well, okay, I'm
so
not
you're
gonna.
saying you're all for them splitting up
You know
the state
something?
of Illinois and putting it
We're
in
running
Wisconsin
short.
and
We're running short
Indiana
on
and
time.
Iowa.
We're running short. We're
On
running.
Spreaker.
We're running short on time, so we need to move on because
Yes.
we ain't gonna get nowhere with Christos.
Okay.
You know how Christos is.
Oh gosh.
So we're going to jump into Inside Job and American Crisis. Last week we left off with Iceland, so we're going to pick up at that point.
Can I just start there?
No, let me
please.
do this. Let me do this.
No.
Let me do this. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Icelandic government privatized 3 of the largest banks in Iceland. In 5 short years, these 3 tiny banks borrowed $120,000, and because they borrowed $120 billion, and because of deregulations, they showered money on themselves and their friends. They loaned billions to millionaires. These banks were audited by American auditing companies like KPMG and was found to be in good standing. In 6 months, the country was bankrupt and no one in Iceland was unaffected. Back here in the U.S., Paul Volcker, former Federal Reserve Chairman, was asked what did he think about the Wall Street incomes. He replied, they were excessive. Dominic Stratus-Kahn, managing director of the International Monetary Fund, was asked if it was difficult for the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund, to criticize the American banks. He said he wouldn't say that. They were amazed of how much cocaine these Wall Streeters could use and get up and go to work the next day. George Soros, a billionaire investor, philanthropist, said he didn't know what credit defaults are. That's crazy. Barney Franks, chairman of the Financial Service Committee, U.S. House of Representatives, was asked, has Harry Summers ever expressed his remorse? He said, never. He never heard a confession. David McCormick, under the Secretary of Treasury of the Bush administration, said he would not support legal controls on executives' pay. And even though this was our money, Scott Talbot, chief lobbyist, Financial Service Roundtable, was asked if he was comfortable with the level of compensation that the people were earning. He said he was comfortable with it. Andrew, this is a Chinese man, Andrew Shing, Chief China Banking Regulator Commissioner, said that American financial industry was having a massive private gains and massive public loss. Lee Hsien Loong, Prime Minister of Singapore, said, when you can create something out of nothing, that's very difficult to resist. So we're going to wound up our show here on Spreaker. We appreciate you guys joining us today. Without you, there is no us. And having said that, you can see any of our videos or listen to any of our radio podcasts. Just go to www.jamaicafunkshow.com. It's one-stop shopping. You'll find Joe's poetry, excerpts of my resume, Christos Furs. And Christos Furs is also having a fur sale. They got a clearance sale going on in here. And they're doing cleaning, glazing, and storage from now until January of 2018 for $99. So if you don't know your fur, know your furrier. Christos Furs, Westchester, Illinois, baby. And with that, we appreciate you all joining us. Well, Ireman.
We must them head. Lift up me gun, knock us head. When the Glock speak, boy drop this. Me run over them and clap six. Boy get pop up like mob stick. Me murder your friend, me no charge quick. We kill them, me no practice. Rise the rifle and balance it. Blood leak out like tongue drip. Boy just get him tongue. When you hear about ravers and a ding dong, out of your head where you a ruffling from. One in your face where the hollow tip slam. Big rifle a sing class and a swing song. 50 cash shake up the place, here a whole man shout out. If I no got a King Kong, funeral day make a mother sing song. I am a more right, them if you play this one. Ma be a man who all people are dead. What 90 a squeeze in a head. Tell about rose eyes flank off seal him. Can't every man believe in a lead. Rifle rise and people are dead. Mark 90 squeeze in a head. One of them know me, we bust them head. Lift up me gun then a pen. TJ Broke good. So me I say Salt Spring, I say Cornwall Coast.